Okay guys, starting off with the weighted reverse crunch. Key tips here is to keep your belly button drawn into your spine and take away all momentum. So we're really just trying to curl our hips towards our chest and shorten that gap between your sternum and your pelvis. Alright, so nice and slow, holding the contraction at the top for 1 to 2 seconds and breathing out every time you contract your abs. So as you can see, I try and take away all momentum and really squeeze through the lower abs. So you should really feel tightness through those lower abs, unlike any other lower ab exercise. Up next, we got the rope crunches. So with these, you really want to try and keep your hips in a stable position. And from there, again, you're drawing your belly button into your spine and curling your ribs towards your hips. So each rep, you want to be breathing out, exhaling every time you contract your abs, and hold that squeeze at the bottom. So it's just a normal crunch with weight, trying to take away any force with your arms, and then making sure that all the contraction is through your core, your abs, and you're going to feel this predominantly in your upper ab region. Up next, we move on to weighted Russian twists. So here, if you can, try and eliminate as much leg movement as you can, trying to keep your eye level straight ahead, chest straight ahead, and just rotating through the obliques. So this whole time I'm keeping my core as tight as possible, drawing my belly button into my spine again, and just rotating from side to side. So relatively low reps here, 10 to 15 each side, so you can really kind of load up on the weight. Up next, we've got shoelace touches. So the main thing I try and work on here is to try and keep my knees in line with my hips. So as soon as your knees start to come back towards your chest, predominantly you're just using your hip flexors, and then that range of movement is shortened and you're not getting the most out of the exercise. You're not getting full stretch and contraction. So keeping your knees in line with your hips, breathing out every time you're crunching up, drawing your belly button into your spine and trying to keep your lower back flat to the ground if you can. And it doesn't matter if you can't reach your shoelaces, which I obviously couldn't. Alright guys, next we move on to the plank. So pretty straightforward, just trying to keep everything in a nice straight line. As always, drawing your belly button into your spine, trying not to have too much of your body weight through either your shoulders or your toes. So you want to keep that balanced, nice and balanced throughout the whole body. Really focusing on your breathing here, so just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and really working those inner core muscles, keeping everything nice and tight. So guys, while we just wait for this plank, you'll see at the end of this video, but my key tips for ab training is focusing on the contraction instead of just counting the reps and using momentum, and also exhaling every time you contract your abs. It really makes that contraction so much better, and you get more out of the rep. Alright guys, so lucky last is hanging leg raises. So here, as you can see, I was already pretty fatigued, so I am using a little bit of momentum, which is not great, but you want to eliminate as much momentum as possible. I start off by squeezing the glutes and tilting my pelvis back, and then drawing your legs and knees up as high as you can, so you're curling your hips towards your chest like the reverse crunch, getting that contraction in your lower abs. So there's no point in just bringing your legs to 90 degrees, otherwise you're just using your hip flexors. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Complete that circuit for a total of 3 sets, and again, here is my key notes. I'll see you all in the next video.